I think I need a bag.
No.
Please record your last words.
Do not vomit inside the vehicle. Do not vomit inside the vehicle.
If you are satisfied with this recording, speak or select 1.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Wes Grind. You're watching Suburban Nerd. This channel where I give my reviews on today's nerd news. I also do movie reviews, and today's movie I'm going to be reviewing is Lightyear, starring Buzz Lightyear from the Toy Story movie, but it's not the movie. It's prequel to the movie. In fact, it's the actual movie that the toy that Andy got from his mom that it was based on. So this movie is what the toy Buzz Lightyear was based on, if that makes it any more clear. But anyways, if you guys have never seen my reviews before, I pretty much give you a quick synopsis. I give you my pros, give my cons, and I give it a grade. Voila, there's your review. So this movie is it's a new one. It just came out, and like I said, it's based off of, or the movie is actually what the toy Buzz Lightyear was based off of in the Toy Story movie that Andy got. The voice actor for this one is Chris Evans, actually, and with the Toy Story it was Tim Allen, which, if you could think about it, this Chris Evans was what Tim Allen was based on, actually. So Tim Allen was an original. His voice was mirrored after Chris Evans, which is, it's all crazy meta, but if you think about it, it's like, it actually works because they both sound very similar. Like, Chris Evans does an amazing job as far as the voice acting. This story is that Buzz Lightyear, they're stranded on this planet that is kind of very visceral, and it's like the plants are attacking and the insects and all that, and they're stuck there. Buzz Lightyear trying to get them away. He takes it all on him. He doesn't ask for help, so somehow they get stranded on it because he doesn't quite make it off the planet by piloting it. So then they make some high tech like power source that he has to be able to jump like to light speed. But whenever he tries to make the jump. He goes away for like 4 minutes, but it's 4 years for the people on the planet, and he keeps doing it over and over, trying to perfect it until finally everyone that he was around with is gone or dead, old or whatever, and now you've got the grandkids or whatever of the people. So therefore, he tries to do one last jump, but he jumps 22 years into the future, and somehow there's a robot invasion like a week right before he comes back. So he comes back to a whole bunch of craziness, and you're just following him on a journey with the people, the granddaughter of like his best friend, and other new people, while he tries to learn to take or get help from others and not try and take everything all on his own. So that's the premise. As quick as I could do it, right? Well, I could probably do it quicker, but hey, you just got a good synopsis of it. Pros, like I said, the voice acting of Chris Evans. Visually, it's a really good movie. It's a Pixar movie, so you gotta expect that it's going to be visually appeasing to watch. The characters, I did like the granddaughter, and they did have to have personality, some good personality. I'm gonna just give it a kind of like a little extra because I was exhausted. I went into this movie extremely tired. I was falling asleep here and there, but I don't necessarily mean that it's because of the movie, but I was exhausted. But therefore, if it was even better, it probably would have kept me awake. You know what I'm saying? So the characters, Socks, the robotic cat. I'm not a huge cat person. I've had a cat. I've grown to learn that most cats are assholes, but they really do, like, they just like to mess with people, or mess with anything. But this robotic cat was like the best part of this movie. I loved it. It just had so many gadgets and things, and it had the charm of a cat, but the cute little Wally robot at the same time. So that's the best part. Chris Evans is Lightyear. I did like him. Personality, you see the growth of him. The other characters, they all eclectic and had like quirky little people. They sort of got annoying, but then you started kind of feeling them. You could understand that, they were making mistakes, but they were human, and Buzz Lightyear wasn't giving them all the information that he needs to give them, so therefore mistakes would be happening. the main bad guy at the end, the robot Zurg or whatever. It was cool. The whole kind of way it worked out is pretty cool. I know there was like an animated series. My mom loved the animated series, but now she's saying she can't find it, so I don't know if they took it off because of the movie or whatever. But whatnot, that's okay. So, as far as pros, like I said, the soundtrack, the music was good. The sound effects were great. The visuals are pretty good as far as the space and everything. Decent characters, and Buzz Lightyear himself, Chris Evans, great. My cons is it felt like it kind of went on in a bunch of different places where it might have been able to cut a little bit off. Granted, the movie isn't that long already, but like they did focus on him, I guess, going over and over and over, making those jumps, and to show how much time. Because I guess part of it was trying to show that everyone else is living a life he's not. He's only missing like days at a time. Meanwhile, years and decades are going by past him. Everyone else has friends. He doesn't really have any because he's focused on fixing the issue and getting back to where it used to be instead of living in a moment now and enjoying what you have. So that message, I can definitely agree. Like I said, the characters weren't the best in the world. I would have liked a little bit more, but they gotta have them kind of annoying. The main bad guy, it sort of was a decent kind of twist. I didn't see it coming, I'll tell you that, so I'll give it props on that. But other than that, it was okay. The movie wasn't like one of the top tier Pixar movies. It was okay enough for if you have kids and you like Pixar, you go watch it, especially if you have A-list. But if you're not huge on it like that, if you're a huge Toy Story fan and you think it's going to be that, this is not that. This is not a sequel to that, so don't expect that. That might bring your expectations down. But other than that, I'd give this movie, I'm going to give it like a B- because it wasn't bad. And I think, like I said, I was tired. It had a lot of good funny moments, good visuals. The sound effects are great. Chris Evans was great. I enjoyed it. I was just very tired. But that's pretty much it. If anything, like I said, comment down below, share, like, tell people if you agree with me. If not, so be it. Let's just talk about it in the comments. So, thank you. I'm Wes Grant. You've been watching Suburban Nerd, and you've just been notified. Catch you guys on the next review.